and on your exhale, lower down. Hey everybody, come on in and we'll start with some bridges to get the hips and the glutes warmed up. And then when you're getting that warmed up, also think about the breathing and we'll get that warmed up. So let's breathe in our nose and fill up every alveoli, every cell of your lungs. And feel how your lower back can get more used to this and warmed up. And just take a couple more. And then at the top, when you're at the top, you could do these little pulses that are about 2 inches. So drop down and up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower yourself down and slide your legs a little longer. So a longer bridge, go up and down. So wake up the legs a little differently, up and down, and we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and then hold yourself up. Hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now one full body stretch. Let's give this body a little stretch. And then we'll take a little ab crunch here. So you can take your traditional abdominal crunch, which is a hands behind the head, feet on the floor, pubic bone pulling or belly pulling in. Now, if you would like to add on, you can go all the way up and over, and then you can go down and up and over, and then one more. And then join me with the bent knee again, and I'll show a modification. So you'll do a bridge and an ab crunch. A bridge and an ab crunch. Or if you would like, take a bridge with long legs, everything lifts, and then you come up to a teaser, you go back, you lift your hips, or you do your ab crunch or a teaser. So you're doing a back body exercise and then a front body exercise. You could also do a front rollover, and that would be another difference. So just find a way to have fun and wake up the both sides of your body. 2 more of somethings. 1 more. And then take another full body stretch. Really good. Stretch through your feet, stretch through your fingers. Breathe in. And then we're going to come on up, take a sip, and we'll get ready for another block. We'll take an ab plank here. Your elbows, your forearms are down on the mat. Your legs are out long. So we're going to hit some plank type movements. Your ear is in line with your shoulder. Your shoulder's in line with your middle rib. Your middle rib's in line with your hips. Your knees are long and your heels. And now we're going to let the pelvis down and counter pose with a sphinx on your forearms or a swan. So just find which one you need to stretch out those abs. Big shake. Breathe in and then bring it down to your forearms, and we're going to add on a plank move here. So when you're in plank, you're going to lift your hips up and then you're going to come back to plank. So it's a dolphin, hips up, and a plank, dolphin, plank, dolphin, plank, dolphin, plank. 4 more, or the best you can do. You'll feel a little calf stretch when you lift your hips too. Take 2 more. And then rest your pelvis. You're in Sphinx for a counter pose. Doesn't that feel nice? Or swan and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 more forearm plank here. You're going to come up and then shift forward by pointing through your toes, drop back through your heels. Forward and back. 10 of these. Keep the breath, keep the head pulling back. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1, and then drop your hips, Sphinx or swan. Hold. 2, 3, and then lower down. Now we'll do a handful of some belly down exercises. Prone, hands beside your hips, lift up your torso. Now I want you to just hover your torso, possibly add on your toes lifting so that really only your belly's on the floor, and hold for 10. Nice, 5, 6, 7. Really good. Take a little breather. Now, if you can interlace and keep your shoulders open, do that. If that forces your shoulders forward or hurts, don't do it. So now lift up and just hold for 10. Toes as well. And then recover. Now we're going to take the hands up ahead. So we're doing a little lift without our back. And then your hands assist you. Now hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower down. Now you can windshield wipe or child's pose. The next thing we're going to do is a small series for the deltoids, the back muscles that help, the rear deltoids that help keep our arms from getting forward. So stage 1 is, or level 1 is down here at the hands. It's called I, or rocket ship. So I, down here like you're the letter I, lift up your back. Now take your arms higher than your back 10 times. 10, 2, 3, 4, so the back of the shoulder, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Recover for a moment, and now you're going to take your arms like the letter T. This is called the T position. Now lift up your torso, maybe even lift up the toes, that's up to you. Now the arms are going to lift higher than your back. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest for a minute. You could even windshield wipe here. Then your arms are going to make a third position called a Y. So your arms are a bit higher here, a wide Y. You're not in your neck though. Lift up your torso. You can lift your toes if you'd like as well, and lift up your arms. Now your arms are going to go higher than your back. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's take a child's pose here. That was really good for the back of the shoulder. I'm also going to add on a toe under position, so the feet are getting a stretch. Come on into taking a sip. Great job. We're going to do a few sideways planky thingies. So the sideways plank, your forearms on the mat. You can double it up if you want to. Hold at normal side plank. I like to just stretch out the hands too. If you do any sports or any chores or hobbies that are hand gripping intensive, this just feels so good. It's also good on the nervous system. Flatten that hand on the mattress when you're sleeping or on the floor now. And then lower the hip. Now we're going to do the other side. Side plank. Stretch out both hands. And good, build strength. Breathe, build confidence here. Good, make sure the head's not drooping to the floor, but it's in line with your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down. Nice job. We're going to go to the other side. This time, we're going to take a tree pose. If you would like. Now I like to set mine up early. Go up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower the hip. Very good. We're going to do tree on the other side. I like to set mine up early. You might have your own way. The foot's up anyway. And it could be also on the calf if you need. 10. The bottom leg is strongly lifting though, 2, so you don't push that leg down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the hip. This time we're going to put that same foot back as a layer. You can take whichever layer you want. Lots of layers, sort of a Madrasana. So here, or if you want the layer of your hand, here. So I want you to find your place for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, lower. Now we're going to go to the other side. Your hands on the floor or your forearm. You're going to go into, all right, here we go, 10. Good. Madrasana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Great job. Grab a sip. Looking good, everybody. We'll also do a little hand massage after that. And hold on and interlace maybe here. You can sit however you want and then just do about 5 circles each way. And then do about 5 circles each way. Prayer pose, if your hands are good with that. I like to separate the palms to get more of a stretch. We'll take an inhale. Nice. And then an exhale. Fabulous job. Now we're going to be doing some standing exercises. So when you're ready, come up however you can. Try to not tease your hands. I'm going to tilt my screen up. First thing we're going to do is a little bit of calves. I've got my correct toes and aloe socks on, so they're coming off. So if you've got anything slick on or that would impair your ability to feel secure, please do the necessary things. So first, just take 10 calf raises. They're really good because you can always take that. This is the first layer. Each toe has a separate weight. Each toe has its own weight. You're not letting the ankles kick out is another way to say that. Your knees are long. You've got a little ab tone just so you don't get in your back. All right, that's the first one. Just to kind of warm it up, we'll take 10 calf raises on one foot. I've got one leg out of the way, by the way. Yeah, hold on to something on these, good. And then the other one is 10. Now you keep your hips level. You're not letting your hip kick out to the side. And slow it on the way down so you're not just jamming. Okay, so the next move is, so calves were always a safe backup move or some type of squat. Now, I've got my heels heavier than my toes and it's a static squat. If you want to try to feel 50-50 in each leg. 10, 2, 3, good. Challenge yourself. 4, 5, 6, 7. Do they both feel even? 9. Stand up. Remember, you can always do calves if you need to. Take a breath. Now, oh, there's that blood pressure shift. Now we're going to do a static single squat. So find what you feel like your place is. And as you know, I like to okay, am I touching? One leg up. Hold it. Whoop. All right, 10. I like to just barely tuck the chin here so my neck doesn't feel cranky. So check your neck. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to come up really good. Take that breath. We're going to do the other side. Inhale. I have a little blood pressure shift I like to wait for. And then this is your backup plan. This leg comes up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then come back up. All right, everyone's doing so good. Grab a sip if you want it. We're going to do single squats, in other words, single leg squats. I'm going to encourage you to have something to hold on to. Now, let me just demo that on this one, your backup plan could be a baby squat that feels safe for you. But if you would like, and you want to go lower, you will tilt the pelvis. Maybe your other knee will touch the floor. Maybe it'll touch a yoga block. Maybe it won't. We're going to do 10 in a safe range of motion for you. Now notice I'm standing up every time. I'm not staying flexed. I'm standing up like I want to be tall, and then I'm going to do my squat. Your knee that is bending is tracking with the second toe. Your knee in the squat. Try not to land on your knee if you're going all the way down. Good, you know your body, but you do want to build strength in each leg. Good, and you're not leaning. You're breathing. Yep, everybody, good. And I think I did 9 or 10, but let's try to do 10, so I'm gonna do one more. And then situate yourself. If you like to change sides, you can. You're not leaning ideally, but just kind of monitor yourself. Your hips are level. One leg may feel different. And then stand all the way up. Now remember, if you want to do calf raises, go for it. If you want to do a double squat instead, go for it. The thing is, you're trying to get your legs stronger, no matter what you're doing, for your body. I like it. Nice. And notice if your knee is tracking with your second toe or does it deviate in. A lot of women, we have a wider hip than narrow knee ratio, Q angle. So it kind of sets us up to accidentally have the knee come in. So you just want to strengthen that VMO muscle. Any leg muscle you can strengthen, straighten it. Good, Karen, that looked like your range of motion was better. And 1, did you do them? Cole, good. 10, you're faster. Awesome. Then, yeah, shake it out. The next thing we're going to do is jumps. So your first move is calves. Your second move is like baby plyometric jump ropes. I want you to be safe, whatever that means for you. You want to be elastic though, instead of thuddy, right? Now, if you're going to join me, 6 jumps just as big as you can. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, land springy, 4, you're elastic, 5, you're pliant, 6, and then take a breath. Good. The next one, heart rate up. Next one is go up and do a star out and in. You go up, you land in. So get ready, 6 of those. Do what you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get your heart rate down. That's recovery heart rate. It's a sign of fitness. The next one is a tuck, meaning your knees come close to you when you're in the air. Your knees come up to you. It may not look different. You may just visualize what you're doing, but some type of jump or calf or whatever. So when you go, so I'm going to start here. I'm cocked and ready to go. And I'm going to bend my knees in a little bit, optional, right? 2, tuck. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, good job. Now one-legged balance. Take a foot up, tree pose. With that heart rate, you're trying to take long, full breaths to get it down. It's a measure of fitness. How quickly can I get my heart rate back down? Long, full breath. Here we go, other side. Awesome. Lift and spread your toes. Where's your heart rate? You guys are doing great. Breathe in. Awesome job. Let it go, grab a sip. And we're gonna do some push-ups on the wall because we're gonna do the springy kind. If that doesn't serve you, you can always do a plank. So by springy, when you're on the wall, you push yourself away from the wall and you land kind of like we jumped. Your hands are pliant like your feet were. Take 10 of those springy. Self-select, how far away are you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're trying to be pliant. 8, 9, like a red bouncing ball. 10. Really good. And now if you can join me, notice these are all kind of like springy, youthful functional fitnessy test. This is a squat. Inhale. And if you can't do it, it's okay to do a variation or sit on a block and then stand up. So standing up from squat, nice. And then 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, sit down, inhale, exhale, come back up. 1 foot forward, the other one back, sit down, whip your foot around, the other one back. Good, do what you can, or do calf raises. Crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce up. Good, crisscross applesauce, and you might just do an inch. Good, crisscross applesauce up. Kneeling, these are all options. Kneeling, so I try to get real low, my feet are flat, then carefully shins forward, and maybe you'll take a little back bend here, or here, and then up. Woo! Grab a sip. So that was a little unit on functional. Love it. Now we did warm up on wall sit-up, push-up, excuse me. So if you want to go back and do wall push-ups for this next one, you can. If you want to take them harder, we're going to do them on our hands and knees. Square, the normal one, or knees, or toes. So you choose something that's good for you, 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come up. Now I'm going to be offering tricep dips. If that's just not for you, you could do a tricep with a weight. You could do a forearm plank. You could do anything you want, something healthy. Now, if you're doing the triceps with me, your hands are behind you and you lift up your hips, and you can take 5 with just a normal bending and lift your hip every time. Give yourself that bonus hip extension, which builds your glutes. Now, what you can do is add on a leg up for 5. Lift your hips. Each time, lift your hips. 2. Now the other one for 5. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2. I love it. 1. Everyone found what they needed. All right, grab a sip. Love it. All right, hot doggy. That was great. I love it so much. And we're going to do a little side lying plank, because we're going to add, or side plank, we're going to add something to it. Now listen to your body. The first layer is a plank. And if you want, you can add on 5 side leg abductions, and it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, looking strong. 4, oh, I like that, Cole. 5, lower the hip. I didn't cue an arm, but if your arm wants to go with it, go for it. That's pretty good. All right, we're here anyway, right? So go up, and you could do this, or you could do a leg, or you could do an arm and a leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Lower that down. I love it. Now this time, forearm plank or down dog. Forearm down dog or down dog. So dolphin or down dog. You're going to see a theme here. So you know how we lifted a leg there? Take a right leg up and do 5 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower that foot. Now we're going to do 5 on the other side. Lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back down. All right, you see a theme. We're lifting a leg. On this one, it's forearm plank, and we're going to take a right, left knee slowly at first, and then possibly add it on. Now, I do like to add my hips a tiny bit higher to make room. Right knee under. Now the left knee's under. The right knee's under. The left knee's under, but you have plenty of room, and you're trying to make sure you do. So we do 4 more like this. Now we're going to go diagonal, so right knee to left elbow, 1, left knee to right elbow, 2, right knee to left elbow, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, just for a moment, take a break. We're going to be doing a sped up version. Inhale, come up, and you're up. You can do the same thing we did, right, left, or you can do treadmill. Switch places with your legs. Speed it up for 20, 2, springy legs, springy feet, 10, and 20. Take a breather. Nice job, guys. Grab a sip. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. Bring it down. We're going to take an inhale to go down for about 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, once you're down, hands behind your head, legs up. You can take a little bitty pair of scissors, or you could come up and rotate to the opposite leg. We'll do a set of pointed and a set of flexed. Recover, feet on the floor. Lift your hips to counterpose that hip extension. Once your hips are up, lift up the right leg and pretend you're going to stomp on the ceiling. 10 baby pulses here. Push up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That foot comes down. Take your other foot down. Lift up the other one and take 10 pushes on the ceiling. 2, pulses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower your foot, lower your hips. Now the right leg's out, and you could either do a single bridge or you can take a climb a tree for 3 on each leg, and then the other one. And then maybe both up and do 3. So you could do teaser, you could do bridge. Now the hardest one is when you go down and you hover your ankles and you hover your hands and you come up from this long position. Just 3 of those, or do a bridge, or do a hug in and relax. Good. Woo! That was harder, wasn't it? Add a little rock. Good job. This is for relaxation. Reach your hands between your inner thighs and hold on to your feet and add a little rock here. 4, 3, 2. Lie on your sides and just do a little double leg lift. Now arm underneath. Here we go. Up. Feel your waist help you. Feel both legs lift. Let me move back a little. 5, 6, 7. Now you could do, that was 10. You could do upper body. 4. You could also just do lower body. 5. Good. 6. Yeah, all the different levels. 7. Hand helps if you need. 8. 9. Option, if you want to come do 3 banana boats, go for it. Otherwise, you're going to meet us on the other side and prepare for that side. And up. Awesome. Get ready. I'm going to turn and face you. You're welcome to face the other way. Now, the first part, it's also a good mental game. What did we do? 10 lower body lifts. 10 upper body, or you know your variation that maybe you took. Maybe you did more lower body. Maybe you did a little fingertip on the floor. But whatever you're doing, you're not pulling your neck to do it. Good. 8. And some of you did up. 3 banana boats maybe, or just something else. 2, 3. Awesome. Grab a sip. Let's do a stretch before we do some partner drills. So we'll do a stretch of the upper back. Arms open. Woo! Turn it. Get the heart rate down. This is, anytime you feel your heart rate up, it's a fun practice to slow and lengthen the breath. Open it up. We'd like to be able to guide our physiology with our breath, our mind, and then our breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good. Now we're going to go down. I'm going to grab another sip. We're going to go down and you're going to just pretend, make sure you have enough mat behind you. You're going to pretend I'm with you on the other side. So where your feet are, my torso is. We'll lift up our legs, and you have to take your legs a little bit left and then back to center, and then you have to take them right. And you pretend I'm going the other side of you. So I'm right if you're left. I'm left if you're right. And we can't hit each other. So you're going out as wide as you need to for a couple legs here. Now, if you want to touch all the way down, we're going to do 10 more. You can make it 10 from here. 3, ribs are down. 4, 5, 6, 7, ribs down. 8, 9, 10. All right, now just a bridge to counterpose that. And I'll tell you the next one while we're doing a bridge. The next one's going to be a pelvic lift for abs. Inhale, and then exhale, lower. Now, your legs are in the air, and you can lift your pelvis off the mat. And if you're not sure, put your hand on your abs. That should be working. You're not kicking your knees. That's good. Or go up higher for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take a right ankle to left thigh, stretch that out for a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your other side. Good job. And other ankle to thigh, reach your hands through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Now we're going to take about 6 bicycles to get up to teaser and down, but if you want to stay down, you can. So you're bicycling. Maybe you go up to a teaser position and you bicycle down for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then just take a breather. The next stretch, or the next exercise, could be a stretch or reverse plank. So it's up to you. You're going to take 10 counts. 2, 3, yep, 4. You could do bridge if you want, Karen. That's just the glutes. 5, yeah, 6, there you go. 7, 8, I like to spread out the toes here. 2, 9, and then lower. Nice job, guys. So we're going to take a hand forward like you're just extending your hand. You pull your fingers under for a forearm stretch. Nice. And then another one. Really good. And then we're going to do one called boomerang and just do what you can of it. So I'll show you some of the boomerang. You cross your ankles. Make sure you have plenty of room behind you if you're going to do the whole thing. So you inhale and you roll down, and then you take your legs, cross them the other way. You come up to teaser. You wrap your hands around and you go forward. But you know the drill. You do of that what you can, or you do something healthier for your body, so that your goal is that you're taking care of yourself during class. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. Good. Arms up and around, stretch forward, hands beside your hips, go up, recross the ankles while you're in the air, lift up, arms come around. Let's do one more. It's too much fun. Go down, recross, come up to a teaser with the ankles crossed, arms switch behind you and fold. Nice job, guys. Let's take another stretch. This is a lateral flexion. One of two choices. You could do this here, but if you prefer to put your hand across, you could do that. There, breathe, stretch, open up, any way you need. 5. Breathe in. Let's go to the other side, either hand down or open. Find all the different angles. Yep. Nice. Terrific. Grab a sip. We're going to do belly down, some extensions for the posture muscles. So this one is going to be breaststroke. So you can pretend you're at the water, at beautiful water. Open up your arms and lift up your torso. Feel your scapula glide. All right, now you're going to bend your knees and you're going to find your feet. Now, get ready. We're going to do a bow pose a couple of times. Go up, so that way if you have one foot, you can do it again. Don't worry. 10. Recover. We're going to do it again. 10. And then recover. Now, your arms are going to be underneath your head or your cheek, wherever it's comfortable. Lengthen your left leg up all by itself, then lengthen your right leg all by itself. There's an alternating leg lift here for the glutes and the hamstrings. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of an ab lift the whole time. Now we're going to be adding on the opposite arm and opposite leg. So as you're ready, your right arm and your left leg could come up, your left arm and your right leg. Your torso is a little elevated the whole time. This is swimming. And then if you want to make it harder, the whole body's off the floor except for the belly. And then you continue to alternate swim. Breathe in. And in either a child's pose or a down dog, find your recovery pose. 5, 4. Nice job, guys. Grab a sip. We're going to move into a little spinal articulation. We're doing the method of small little chunks or blocks this time. See how that feels. Cat-cow's our first one. The possibilities include hands and knees, extension and flexion. And if that's going okay, nobody looks like they need a modification. That's good. So you could always fold your fingers if you do. And if that's going okay, you could do down dog, lift your heels, lower back articulates, middle, upper, and then up dog. Breathe in, and then you tuck your chin. Upper, middle, lower, heels, up. You're articulating, but you're in a longer lever, harder demand position. Good. And up. And inhale. And tuck. And inhale. And tuck. And low back, middle back, upper back, and tuck. Let's do another one. Go up and tuck. All right, come out of there. We'll do another couple arm stretches, so you can find however is good for you to sit. This one is called the full arm stretch. Your arms are out like a T. You pull your fingers under, and you act like I'm behind you, and I'm just pulling you. How close can you get your arms together without poking the head forward? Switch the way the hands are, so now the fingers are trying to get towards each other. Breathe in, some type of cow face for a moment. These are all great for the upper body. If you've ever had tingling in your upper body or numbness, those little stretches are supportive. It depends on the etiology of your tingling, but they can be supportive. Go to the other side. Definitely help posture muscles. Now the breath added on really full. I like it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then a prayer pose either in front or behind. So I'll demo the back, because I already demoed the front earlier, so this is the one if you wanted to step further. Open the shoulders though. 10, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Looking good. Let's do a knocking on the door of life while we're kneeling, just to get some blood flow. If that feels okay, Catherine, you can probably do it anyway. Yeah. And we're going to do a little bit more belly down. You're doing great. Grab a, this is going to be for our legs. Glutes and hamstrings are really important for back care. And none of you have emailed me or texted me that your back hurts lately. Thrilled. I like to keep ahead of it. So here we are with our arms like a pillow. Now, you can do the alternate leg lifts like we did a moment ago. Or if you want, lift your legs and flutter kick them all off the floor. So 30 reps-ish. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20, and 30. Recover for a minute. This is going to be a heel beat for 30. So lift up both legs and heel beat together. Touch your toes or your heels while your knees are off the floor, but the knees are long. About 10 more. And then recover. Now lift your torso. Your hands push you up. And then exhale your torso down and your legs lift up. Lower your legs, lift up your torso, and then let your hands assist you higher. Breathe in. Exhale, lower, lift up your legs. Here we go. Lower your legs, lift your torso, breathe in, inhale, and exhale, lower down. So work at your own pace. Try to see if both legs are lifting evenly. Try to keep the shoulder blades down the back so the neck should feel really clean. There's no congestion in that neck. And you may go higher. You're warmed up here. If you feel like letting go at the top and doing a swan rock once, or swan dive, or a few times, you can. Again. And then a child's pose or a down dog. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come back down to your belly. We're going to do an oblique crisscross move. So fingertips near your temples, right leg lift, left torso lift. Your arms are like little triangles. You have the right leg and the left triangle lifting, and the right triangle and the other leg lifting. So alternate. Your posterior oblique chain is really important for walking, hiking, running, cross-country skiing. All right. 4, snowshoeing. 3. So back body. Inhale. And then a child's pose. You're doing great, guys. Child's pose. I'm going to bend the elbows on this one. Pat the self on the back. Grab a sip. Let's do an inner thigh stretch. This is going to be your seated like a long V. And if you are not comfortable seated, you can put a pillow underneath your tush, and your right arm can go in. Possibly it might go here, wherever you need. up and over, and then just give this leg some attention. Oh, I like to do a little movement here. Breathe into that rib cage. 20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, come up. Here we go, other side, looking good. One can be in the middle, one arm can be up. 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, come up, and then we'll just go right down the middle. So just self-select how low you want to go. Maybe your hands will walk you on the floor, or maybe the shins. Relax your neck. Good girl. And relax. When you guys are ready, come on up. If you would like a prop, like a yoga block or a foam roller or a Donna band, you can grab that now. You don't need it, but we are going to take some good stretches. You're going to lie back. Maybe you'll have a tool on your foot. And maybe you'll put a tool under your glute, so your choice. So otherwise, just hold on to a leg. Atta girl. All right, or a pant leg or something that helps you just stretch that leg in the air. One leg pours down, so the other leg, if it's feeling tight on your back, just bend that other knee a little. Let's take it across and just see how that feels. To the side, and you just find some angle that's good for you. All right. Notice how all that feels, and let's do the other side. Grab it. We're going to take this same leg across the midline a little. Just find a place that you feel a stretch. It might look different than someone else. You can go out to the side as well. Long breath in your nose. Feel your belly, your ribs, your heart, your chest. Long exhale through your nose. And breathe in. And then we're going to be taking a twist. So I want to give a couple options to take. One is just the left knee long, right knee over. If you would like to take the eagle twist, you can wrap your toes, right toes underneath your left calf. Your right arm is going to come out like a T or a Y. And then let your eyes close and just enjoy. Yeah, you'll take your knees. Let's see, right thigh over left. Michelle, yeah, and then your right arm out. There you go. Breathe in. And then we're going to do the other side. You can do the knee down twist, or you can take a wrap, like an eagle wrap. I got to move my mic, but you guys keep going. Left arm out. And then we'll end up taking a leg up the wall posture. If you prefer, you could take just a supine bound angle or a shavasana. But if you like the legs up on the wall, it's also fun to add a prop if you have it. Legs up, mind is soft. We'll just send love through your breath to all your cells, to all your mind, the spirit, the breath. Love in, love out. Gently release your foam roller or your block, or move your legs down. You're going to come up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Lift up through your spine, and we'll just do that same intention with our breath. We're breathing in love to ourselves for their highest good. Breathing in love to our mind. Sending love to our mind, sending love to our spirit, our breath. We're going to bless this mind, body, and breath to the highest good. Love in equals love out. So then we're just going to send it to anyone who comes in our sphere today. And with so much appreciation, thank you guys so much. You did so good. Lots of demands, but lots of good stretching at the end.